Hi, I'm Dan. Welcome to my Duskers Daily Challenge or Weekly Challenge, rather, for week 39 of 2019, episode 1. Yeah, I mean, funny thing is, I've actually already started to run this. I didn't get very far because I was way too tired to be playing. So I ran the first couple of ships in the starting system and then decided I was too tired, so I was going to go to bed, and before I went to bed, I was going to back up my save file into my backup file, and my backup file, meanwhile, had the same directory and file names, of course, and also had the starting save. We're playing on Musika's save file this week, and rather than copying the files from the save file to the backup file, I wound up copying the backup files into the main game save file, thus overwriting it and resetting the whole goddamn thing. So, yeah, I am back at 2992, which is starting score. Looks like Musika's gotten started and has made a little bit of progress anyway, so that's nice to see. And I'm going to try and at least redo what I already did. And I'm going to run them the same way. And yeah, we did the marble white, and then we went to the Saraswati, and then we stopped, and then we did a dumb thing. So yeah, we'll do it again, and maybe we'll get a little bit further, but looks like we are going to need a transporter, and we are going to need quarantine bypass. Oh, we're going to need a quarantine bypass for both of them. Lovely. And we're in the starting system, which is also the exit system. Oh, right, and we have 3 other systems that we can look at. This, I have a feeling this one might be big, actually. Okay, and we have a shop here, and these are all fairly young ships. Well, that one isn't, but it only has 1 infestation type. That one is very young and only has 1 infestation type, and that is a whole lot more outposts. Another shop. Another 1 infestation, 1 infestation, 2 infestations, okay. But are we going to need a military ship? No, 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 no. I thought there was 1 around here, maybe. Yeah, and there's another. Oh, we have a 3rd shop in Todie. And we're going to need a quarantine bypass for whatever that is as well. Fuel dealer B, I guess. Okay. Don't think I looked at these. Okay, so from what we can see right now, anyway, we don't need a military ship. Are we flying a military ship? No, I didn't think we were. But anyway, marbled white, and if I recall correctly, it was Slime and Sentry on this one. Slime and Leaper. I don't know. This one was mild, though, as I recall. Whatever it was. Yeah. And we get a survey, which gives us the entire ship, and it looks like there's probably just 1 more generator. I think that is actually, in fact, the case. I don't know, I was really, really sleep deprived when I was playing these, so I don't remember things entirely. I remember I cleared out the entire ship. There's a vent. Fine. And there is slime that has already engulfed one piece of scrap. Beautiful. Yeah. So slime is definitely one of them. Pretty sure this one didn't have swarms. Yep. We're quitting a little bit early, but that's fine. And we're in no danger of needing the stealth, really, because sentries are easy to avoid. Whoops. So we'll just take the toe. There might be there. You know, I don't think there was an actual towable drone on here, but nor was there a towable upgrade. But vent R8 A5, that's good. Come on. And we're definitely doing the typo thing again. Did that in my daily challenge today, and that was fun. Right, and that was another slime room. Yeah. Slim pickings on this first one. And no slime spawn. Right, and that was the second generator room. Yeah. Just more survey. And we've checked all of those. And of course you spawned in that room there. Or in that doorway there, rather. But that's 2 of 3 out of the way, nicely. Oh, we have a 3rd generator room. We haven't actually found any ship upgrade slots either, have we? Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Thought there was an upgrade slot on here somewhere. And fuel of 5. That's less than ideal, honestly. Third slime spawn. This was where the sentry was. So... Oh, and there's a permanent upgrade in R2. I'm not sure. I think that was what then. Decontaminate. And this was quarantine bypass, right? But this for medical A. Ship is kind of crap, a little bit. Yeah, especially with less scrap capacity. So yeah, I mean we do what we did last time. We just get out and hope we find a quarantine bypass elsewhere. I mean, if it had a transport on it, I would have commandeered it because who knows when and where we're going to find another transport. But. And then we have to go here. Maybe I should have taken that quarantine bypass, because then I could have cut over there, but then I might not have had enough fuel to get over there. Anyway, we already have 1 jump fuel, so that's nice. And the Saraswati, which I believe was Slime and Swarm, wasn't it? More scrap, though. That's always nice. Next generator, also nice. and a ship surveyor. Sweet. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Right, and John, who is broken down. Fuel charge of 7 on this. I didn't commandeer it, though, and honestly, I'm not entirely sure I remember why. Possibly it was just slime. Right, and I forgot, we also have a probe. Yep, and we did get a slime spawn. We got a slime spawn in the corner. Got a couple of extra scrap as well. Always nice. That is a crap generator, though, I gotta say. We should be done by then, though. If I recall correctly, there was a swarm in R3. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I thought there was. Okay. Still, how do we proceed here now? Oh yeah, there is. There is. Ooh, so... just let those probes wander around for the time being. Or one of them, anyway. Hope that is an event room up there. Of course, if it's an event room, we can check it via the airlock, and it should be fine. Ooh. Oh, it doesn't sound like it, or... And we haven't found the slime starting room yet, either, which is inconvenient. It was up here somewhere. Yeah, that might have been it, actually. Whoops. Yeah, this might have been one of those that had 5 generators, because you occasionally find a Muteki A that does. I was so tired last night. I'm kind of tired right now, too, as a matter of fact, but screw it. Just wait for our probe. Dock over to A4. Yeah. Come on, Jeff. In you go. Go collect that other one. It's 3 and 10 because of course it's 3 and 10. Just sit here for a while and make sure there isn't swarm moving back and forth. Right. Yeah, this was just one of those Muteki A's that did not want to be commandeered. Though, it's only a Muteki B anyway, so what did we get off of it in the way of fuel? No fuel. And a pretty abidingly broken ship surveyor. And no place we can go at this point. Though we might as well burn our jump fuel anyway. Saves us a little bit on the return trip. Assuming we do actually make it back here. But I think maybe we go here next. Could try out the Queen Bee. I don't really have any interest at all in the Unjust Fate. Or the Triche, or the Triche, and the simply named Boy. Yeah, except for the Medical A, none of those are even remotely interesting, but the fact that it's ships and not outposts has some appeal. But here we have fuel depot. We have another fuel depot. And we have a Muteki A. Or here we have that space station A. Space station B, which may or may not have fuel in a salvage. You know, longboat. I think we have time for an Autotrader trip and maybe one more ship after that. I think we're going to go north, actually. I think we are going to go north. And that was a dead end. Maybe this is a very tiny galaxy and there's only these 4 systems. Well, fuck. Alright, and what do we have here? We have a sensor. Always nice. We have a trap. A couple of tows. Our tow isn't terribly broken yet, but... Oh, and we have a quarantine bypass, and we have a more intact ship surveyor. Alright. And we bought everything the shop has to offer, really. And we probably shouldn't have. Let's just swap this out for that. Swap this out for that. We don't really need a sensor yet. We certainly don't need a motion, so that I don't mind saying goodbye to that. Ah, I kind of hate this about this stage of the game. So I would need to get rid of 3 of these upgrades if I want... No, I need to get rid of 1 of these upgrades if I want to be able to repair the probe, I think. I don't know how much it's going to cost to repair the probe. Only 10. We can come back for all of this later. Of course, it's entirely possible if we spend the scrap to repair the probe, we will find a probe on the next one. But at the same time, it's also not entirely impossible that we don't find another scanner probe the entire galaxy, especially if it's tiny, in which case we're leaving so much scrap on the table by not repairing it and possibly letting it break. Maybe we don't take the trap yet. I mean, that's always a possibility. Yeah, I think that's maybe the best thing to do. We might find offense upgrades somewhere along the way, but the probe is essential at this point, so we do need to fix it, even if it takes us right down to 1 scrap. And then let's see about the Queen Bee. Unknown infestation types. 50 scrap. This one maybe will be better to commandeer than the other. And generator and tow. Sure, why not? And we are in the land of very long hallways. Okay. And a whole lot of nothing so far. Ah, vent. Beautiful. There's no swarm in there. The middle of the room is very, very close, so unless there's slime, we're all good. Just wait for our little probe friend to be on its way. Ah, there's a swarm in R5. Beautiful. Right, this is unknown infestation types, so... Kind of jumped the gun with that a little bit, honestly, but... We found exactly 1 scrap so far. That is disappointing. Might be wasting a probe here, but... No, okay. Okay, we are not. Maybe try checking out some stray airlocks. Huh. Okay. That's fine, I guess. This one's better than that last medical A anyway. Oh, right, and I haven't even driven into R15, so there might be slime in there. Speaking of slime. Is there anything we can do about it? No, there is not. And that 1 scrap, I suspect, is entirely inaccessible. Yeah, and that vent has already spawned. Right. Yeah, and there's no good place to bait slime either. You know, especially considering we might want to commandeer this ship. R17 is too small and too narrow, and the doors are in a really, really bad place if slime spawns at the top of the room. But this was, in theory anyway, clear, right? Yeah. See what we've got going on here. More of nothing. Ah, and there's a second generator for us. Great. Ag. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Long drive to get there is the thing. And we're going to have to do something about that R5 swarm at some point, I suppose. Wow, that's profoundly useless. Thanks for nothing. Ah, there's generator. Does this, by any chance, power the rest of the ship? Yes, it does. Okay. No swarm in there, so... No. You go that away. Not a lot of stuff on this one, if I'm honest. Oh, and you're just gonna go roaming, aren't you? I think this layout may just be too damn crappy to justify a commandeer. And a permanently installed decontaminate. Not loving this, though. God damn it. Okay, I think I'd already be in big trouble if there was a, Ooh, probe and teleport. Hello. Right, and sure enough, because I repaired the probe and spent the scrap to do it, that is what we get. No. All right. Last order of business here would be so there's a scrap, and apparently there's only one ship upgrade on the entire damn thing, and it's permanently installed. That's definitely not a candidate for a commandeer. Yeah, and the P fuel was only 6, so D23, D28, D25. Yeah, I think we leave you behind as well. Partly also because we didn't really bait any slime spawns, so there might be slime all over the place. Come on. We salvaged, that is our first drone. That is our first salvaged drone of the run, I think. And a whopping 5 scrap and 1 jump fuel. Could have been 6, but our 6 was slimed over by the time we got there. So, yeah, Ian. Ian, welcome to the club. Okay, Ian, I have to say, you were broadly unremarkable. In fact, you are a likely scrapping candidate. Okay, and it is 6 of one, a half dozen of the other, which one of these we go to first. But I think we're not going to go to either one of them first, because we've run this 52 minutes. Okay, so we got as far as we did originally, and basically wound up with exactly the same stuff, because you get exactly the same loot, and Yeah, I did not run into any new mishaps, and I didn't run into any mishaps originally. So, yeah, okay, we're back to where we started, and then some a little bit. We visited an auto trader. We have visited another fairly useless medical A. We've gathered up a transport. We found a bunch of stuff that we couldn't afford to buy at that auto trader. I'm going to have to remember that, actually. That was the Todie system. Yeah. Okay, so that is all for me for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Part 2 will be coming sometime fairly soonish, I think. I think I'm going to be blazing through these pretty quickly because it's already Tuesday, and I'm just getting started for real. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.